There's my tweet.
I've done one and should be sending out now.
I've done one on Monday and one on NSW. Ladies and gentlemen, hello.
Hello, Noggers.
Hello, Noggers.
Hello.
I'm here.
Hello.
This is the first in the season of the Smarks podcast.
Oh.
In the call today, a whole host of celebrities in the community. When I say that, I mean doing community service, of course. As first off,
but not a crazy person inside.
Not a crazy person. No dead weight here today, ladies and gentlemen.
No,
because we're not lying.
Carnage, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to hold that against him, so he never gets in COH again,
please do.
Please do.
Please make sure that you do subscribe to our wine insurance.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't got anyone here tied up for slavery apart from Morgan, but he asked.
Yeah. So basically, guys, it's his kink. Please do not kink shame him.
Or do.
No, please
we
do.
don't care.
Yeah.
Or do.
I don't care.
Okay.
Moving on.
Oh, shit.
But we are here to put Paul right.
The podcast room's fallen to pieces, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. It's all going wrong already.
Well, this is not a PG Smartcast.
Oh, it's not PG. Good.
But we can say things like fuck.
Aye.
Well, that's demonetized on.
You know what? Other things we can say. I think Tim, I would like to call him here. Would agree. We can say bloody cut.
Yes.
We're not even in character. We're getting in character. Hold on.
I'm just gonna say Tim.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, T-Dragon has joined the Smarks podcast.
You didn't even read off who's in the call.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
We're just random voices to people, to new people.
So, ladies and gentlemen, there's 8 people in this podcast. My God, it feels like last week. So, can we have people start just shouting at me for random things like I'm Winnie the Pooh and stuff like that? Like,
you're the British Winnie the Pooh.
Fuck.
Sure.
It's true.
Please, would you release that slave of yours?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
we've just said Morgan wants to be kept like that.
Wow.
Well, you know what? You downloaded him without his permission. You didn't ask him. You're using him.
That's true.
And I'm going to have you taken down.
To be fair,
someone hasn't said. I haven't had someone say that to us in a while.
To be fair, I don't mind being used.
And T-Dragon's gone from the podcast, lady.
No, I'm still here.
Tom has.
There
you go.
Tom's had enough. Now we're
We've had enough.
So what are we doing this for? Well, you may have noticed.
Piss out of COH.
Well, that as well, but that's coming later. You may have noticed, ladies and gentlemen, that it's been we've been heavily criticised.
Heavily
over the last week and a bit. Well, really for about
mostly
3
well
years.
deserved.
They're heavily criticised with people with lack of brain cells.
That is correct.
Tom, how are you doing?
And some family.
Yes.
I see what you did there.
And some dishonorable.
I said 2 good things so far.
You can't seem to say anything these days without being without having honour thrown at you.
It's sometimes it feels like a lion biting your head off.
See what you got there. These jokes are coming in, ladies and gentlemen. You have worse ones still to come.
Probably by me.
So,
wow.
Let's
one thing about this podcast, we have no rules.
Oh, Danny Six has gone as well. He's had enough.
Yep, he's had enough.
It's one by one we're getting taken off the air.
So, should we always tell people who the heck we are?
No, because that's the fun.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Well, yes.
So okay then. So I'm really scared that 2 people have been taken off the air already.
Well, wait a minute, we're getting kicked off.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. My name, of course, is the Mundo, as you know by me. I'm the evil bastard of this of this company, and this channel, of course. I'm the one that you can send all your hate mail to.
I do.
Where can we send this hate mail to, Mundo?
Well, you can send this hate mail to Dan Master's house.
Yep.
On some script.
Not an official sponsor.
of course, care in the community. So,
Of course.
there you go.
Okay.
So anyway, let's go through the line. Of course, my name's Mundo. Of course, got Bisping.
Your friendly neighborhood Smark.
I
feel like I'm being attacked already.
Yeah,
Right,
we're just introducing everyone. That's Danny, of course.
I guess.
Carnage, who's desperate to be in every company that he can.
I have not touched your sister.
No,
But he
you're
has, guys, but he has touched his own.
That is correct. Yes.
That is correct, then.
We've got
And
Dan
Dino is
Masters, of
gone.
course.
Yes.
Morgan Wolf.
How are you doing?
Just call him the Brian Kendrick because he's a man with a plan.
And I'm just a cunt.
And we haven't figured out what that plan is.
And T Dragon, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, if someone figures out, could you tell me
What's
to?
up? I'm the other American in this.
Yes, he is the other American. And also, ladies and gentlemen, let's not get wrong. T Dragon, another person who likes to be in 28 E-Feds at the same time.
I'm only in like 4.
And also,
He's in 4
also
E-Feds. They
doesn't have a
absolutely
good mic. But let's move on.
You know,
At least
fuck off.
he's not on his tablet.
Ooh.
I'm using.
Hey!
This could end up just being infighting for the whole.
Yeah.
I'll have,
Guys,
no.
we're meant to be on an agenda here to fight against other people, not ourselves.
No.
By the end,
Self
by
up
the,
every day.
by the end, NSS disbands. Incest needs to be more acceptable in the
Immature
mainstream.
gods, this is not Game of Thrones.
Who posted about incest?
Immature God.
GWF is coming back.
Immature God.
GWF is coming back, and all of us have left.
Ah,
So
Wait.
The
There's
German
actually
Wrestling Federation.
There's more chance of incest becoming more acceptable in mainstream than GWF coming back.
Tom, who decided?
Sorry, Bisping.
Tom, who wanted to be here, has actually now gone for a shower.
Yep.
I
I'm
heard,
gonna have to leave at some point for a
Mate.
haircut.
no, GWF is coming back under a new name of Incest Championship Wrestling. I've been told.
ICW.
I don't
I don't
think
think we can
I
have
want
that.
to know.
No.
Hang on a minute.
I don't think
Morgan
I want to know
Wolf is
what
in
goes
the
down
Twitch
in that.
Incest Pro Wrestling? There you go.
Right, can we get off the incest jokes early on here, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes, please.
Save those for later.
But there's certain things we should be refraining from.
Especially
Words
talking
like
about-
piss, shit, fuck, goddamn, and incest.
Bloody cut.
Bloody
Watch your
chats.
fucking mouth.
This is, honestly, Danny, this is not like you at all.
I know, you're normally PG.
Let's just can we have the old Danny back?
No, I killed him.
I've got T Dragon. I'm getting an echo off your thing,
Mike and wind.
and wind.
Well, I have a fan.
Will you stop passing through that goddamn wind tunnel?
You almost made me choke.
Dan, if you say one more pissing joke, like I'm going to send you to COH.
I've said 2 things and they've been funny to me.
Right, ladies and gentlemen. So
I
come
only
on,
said
can we get on to the serious thing, ladies and gentlemen? What we're here for, of course, and that is
Yeah, well, what's today's subject?
today's
Oh, it's
subject
Morgan Wolf fake.
is the core community.
No,
oh, community.
Good thing we're not in that community.
No.
The
No,
what?
the thing is, here's my first question, right? And what I'll do is I'll say the question, we'll send it out to the guys, and then we'll debate it. That's what we do, and we'll probably take the piss, and that's what again we'll probably do. The first question is: do people take cores and Twitter and their core, inverted commas, too seriously?
Absolutely, 100%.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Some people. I wouldn't say everyone does. For a
A
while.
lot. And those people need to grow up.
When
Me.
people start marrying their cores off, that's a bit.
Shit.
Yeah.
Me.
Those people need to shave their shitty beards.
And you guys gotta remember, you don't win every match.
That is true.
Ah,
Or you
yes.
could be like Mundo and just never win.
Hey, well, you know, you can't go after the main
Or you
title
pay the price.
over season.
That is true.
Mundo the mid-carder.
So,
Highest paid mid card this year.
So no, this is the question. Do people in the WWE community take their core far too serious?
Yeah, a lot of them.
And this
Yeah,
is biased
most
because
people,
we all
yeah.
have our own Twitter, we all have our own thing going. But
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people take it a bit too far.
Me.
There's people out there that can't differentiate between real life and their core life.
Those people are crazy.
Well, and also, do you feel like when people do that, do you think it brings the community down, or would you say that it may enhance the community? Does anyone have an opinion where it can be good?
The fact people are enthusiastic about CAW is great, because then at least it's not dying out. But the fact that some people take it way too seriously isn't good, because then you say anything they disagree with, and then they're jumping on you.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. I think it's making it worse in a way. Yeah, I get being about your core and whatnot, and having, I guess, dedication to whatever thing you're in. There's got to be a limit.
So you've got to you've now with the core community as it is at the minute. As I said, NSW and us, me generally, let's be honest here, are coming under a lot of flack because of an incident that happened last week. Now, obviously, I tried to put my side of the story, of course, on another podcast last week, which obviously didn't go too well. People's opinion, and guys, I want honest opinion. You don't have to just agree, because if everyone just agrees, it's going to be a pissing boring podcast. Do you feel that if you put your core on community creations, that you've still got the right to stop people using that core?
No.
Not at all. If I put my character on community creations and someone wants to take that character and use it in their show, I don't care. I put him up there. Anyone can download that character. It's a free service.
Anybody want to disagree?
Not really. I mean, he's basically hit the nail on the head.
Hang on, guys.
I mean, I think for this question, none of us are going to disagree with each other, because...
Well, let's look at it from another side. If you put up your core for a specific person to use, like say I put my core up for you guys to use, and then I don't know, another EFED takes it and makes him job out or whatever.
Sorry about that.
I will be a bit pissed, but I'm not going to say, yeah, sorry, you can't use my core. Could you get rid of him, please?
Yeah. What I'd do is, I'd be pissed, but I'd just ignore them. I just wouldn't pay attention to them. I'd be like, whatever.
It's up to them if they want to use my core. I mean, it's whatever, isn't it?
Yeah, and if I make a specific NSW themed call and someone wants to use it, okay, that's free advertising for us.
But the thing is, everybody here, and I don't think we can sort of answer this question fairly on both sides, because obviously for us, Carnage does, and T-Dragon to a bit, take their core very serious.
We do.
Right?
Yeah.
But if you have got multiple things of your core up on the community creations, and I mean multiple, what's not to say that we come along and just say, for total random reason, there's a guy called, I don't know, Joe Blogs, up on the community creations, right? Well known in the community, but we come along and we don't even know who the hell he is. We think, oh, he'll be good, he'll be a good fit somewhere. We take him off community creations and start using him. What does Joe Blogs have the right to say, well, you can't use him when he was up on the community creations?
He doesn't have a right.
Yeah, it's called community creations, so that means it's for the community.
And once you put it up there, you lose the ability to have it
have any control over
be
it.
yours. Yeah, in a way.
Yeah, and it's like with the internet. You put something on the internet. Oh well, it's out there now. Yeah. You can't stop it. It's out there.
It's like look at royalty-free music. You are putting music up there that's royalty-free, for people to use wherever they damn well please.
Yeah, and that's true. And the thing is, surely if you don't want people to use your character, then why would you put them up in the first place? If it's for someone to download and to use in something else, then why don't you take them down?
Yeah, take it down the moment up that person's got them.
It's a good idea.
Of course, we ask if anybody, of course, is in the chat. If you have any questions throughout this podcast, we would like them, of course.
I mean, to be fair, I love putting my character up. I love it when my character's got more than 10 downloads.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's a miracle if mine gets more than 3. So I'm alright.
Because then someone sees my character, likes my character, and they want to use it. I mean, that's amazing.
But I think what's happened is. And I always say this, and this is what got me into a lot of trouble, is I think that loyalty plays a massive place in this community. And there isn't any. Everybody will jump, like, apart from, because we got criticised because of the Skype call, as one person called it.
Oh, yeah.
But you would have to say, we are pretty, tight as a group.
Yep.
And
we respect each other.
It would take a lot for one of us to go somewhere else and us to stop. It's we were all going to join CAW, well, most of us, and we were all going to branch out from that. And everybody, we weren't stopping people. If we're stopping people, Carnage wouldn't even be here.
No, probably not.
And T-Dragon wouldn't be in here, because that's the thing is people think that we don't allow our people to go elsewhere. Well, that's ridiculous.
The thing is, with Mundo, he doesn't care if you go somewhere else. He just wants you to watch the NSW shows as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I don't mind. This all started because one person lied, and then instead of saying, "Look, I wasn't watching," he decided to turn around and call me a liar.
Yeah.
And that is, to me, insulting.
Yeah, and then he tried to make up a story the next day and had their own podcast saying, "Oh, well, I didn't have the chats open, so maybe that explained why my name didn't show up." And I thought, so, why didn't you tell us this straight away? Why is it taking till now for you to create that excuse?
Well,
he was on multi-Twitch.
But that's bullshit. Because that is bullshit. Why are you watching 2 streams? Why are you watching 2 streams? Why are you in 2 feds that are on at the same time? I don't get it.
It's dumb.
Honestly, stop being a tool and either commit yourself to one or and not the other.
I mean, I get that our times may clash with other feds, but then watch that one, but at least watch us on YouTube.
And leave a comment.
Yeah.
See, and then people. But the thing is, if you're going to be a part of this group, then at least try and make an effort to be a part of the group.
Yeah.
How many times is he actually in the calls?
Yeah. Dundee, welcome.
Welcome, Dundee.
But the thing is, if you are, yes, and I can say here, right? I can sit here and go, I have been a little bitch when people have left. Obviously, Dundee, one of them. That's a separate story, but with Fades and Jason, but we played it into storylines as we killed the character off. And to us, I think it was a big kick in the teeth when somebody who owns another fed tells us what we should be doing.
Don't go tell us. You run your fed your way, but we run ours our way. You don't go and tell us how to run things. You just know.
And that's the thing.
It's mind your own business.
And a lot of the feds that do things don't have half the production value we have.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Mundo spends a lot of his time making these shows well edited.
Yeah, a lot of these guys have teams of people working on all this, and we've just got everyone in this chat right now, whoever does anything. And hell, I don't even do anything.
But the thing is,
watching the shows is doing something.
Why should liking us be making you being blackballed in the community, by association?
Well, I wish I'd thought about that because it came into my head when I said about reputation going, your character's in this place and then it's going to make you bad in another place. Well, if that's the case, you go and ask that person, I've seen your court in this place, you might explain. Then you can easily go and say, well, personally, I'm not associated with that group. They're using my court, but I'm not involved with them.
But the thing is, a lot of sorry for whoever was going to talk that I cut them off completely, and I'm sorry about that. What I'm saying is in NSW here is different to COH, CWA, is that them called?
CWA.
CWA.
LOP, all of them, because let's start that again. People's promos don't dictate what goes on in NSW.
Yeah.
To an extent, you can make a promo. Morgan can say a promo on, say, J Money, but they may feud in NSW, but the promo wouldn't come into the storyline. If you know what I mean.
It may be mentioned a little bit in commentary, but that's it.
And that's what the thing is. For us, it's more storyline based, and this is what I keep trying to tell people: is it's storyline based, and just you've got to be here for the ride. If you miss weeks, you're going to miss some of the storyline.
Yeah, and there's no conspiracy about not getting a world title, even though Morgan Wolf should have. There's no conspiracy around that.
But the thing
Morgan Wolf's jobber.
The thing I don't understand is, right, a lot of these companies will make their own core and make them world champion. For me, yes, I have a lot of my own creations. Don't get us wrong, like Kaplan Laws was somebody I made. Tyson Mason was someone I made. But I wouldn't put, like, look at Mundo now, can't go for a world title for a whole season.
You don't go out of your way to make them on top.
No, not at all. But the thing is, it's all done computer v computer anyway.
Yeah. And it's just like I came into this and like I said, ooh, European title, give me. But I didn't like ask for anything. I took what you gave me and I was happy with that.
Yeah.
It was because we were beating up Morgan Wolf every fucking week.
See,
it wasn't that hard.
I think even Sure God's got this right. What he's just said, people need to get their priorities straight. Don't take this seriously. If people getting their jimmies rustled over an internet wrestling thread, that's kind of pathetic.
But it is.
Yeah.
And the thing is, what I don't get is, a lot of people will slate us. But why? That's the thing I don't understand. Right? Is people will slate us, but we have a lot more. We do for me, I think our shows are about 100 times better than just creating an arena and setting matches up.
Yeah, that's the thing that pissed me off about one of the things Lion says. Crazy Joe put more effort into one of his promos than you do for the entire show. Have you actually watched any of our shows to form that sort of opinion? Clearly you haven't.
Well, to be honest, and I'm not going to lie, I watched COH to see how good they were the other night, and they had. He said to us, "Why are you using original? Why are you using WWE show names despite they're in the game?" But he was using World Championship Wrestling, and it looked rubbish. It was like you're supposed to be COH versus Honorbound, but it was coming up with with the Championship Wrestling thing. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, because there was like no editing because that was like the transition they'd used. Why are you using a World Championship Wrestling transition and not a custom in-game transition? Because
basically all COH does is they put in matches in Universe, play them, and then they just put something up before each match. Well, they don't edit them at all.
And he had the nerve to say to me in front of everybody, I can load up Universe mode and do this. Well, it sounds like that's what you do.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
But the thing is, a lot of people will, for some unknown reason, don't get us wrong, hey, he must be doing something right if he's getting 50 people per show.
I can make a sound effect for what he does if you want.
No, it's all right. I know what you're thinking.
Okay.
Please do.
No, don't, please. I know where he's going with it. But... Do you know what I mean? It's like you've got to be somewhere where you've got to draw the line somewhere where a lot of people like I don't know who's world champion in COH is. I don't even know.
I ain't got a clue. Not like I care.
Like, is it one of his friends or is it? Does anyone even know?
The thing about COH is, I wouldn't be shocked if there's literally every single member of their roster has been a champion in some way once. Because that's how I feel like he keeps his viewers handing them things on a silver platter.
I'm not going.
It does seem a bit corrupted, but you know what I mean.
To be honest, I'm not going to comment on that because I haven't seen any of you show enough to say that. And I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to have a go at something when I don't know the facts. So so don't get us wrong. I'm not going to have a jump on board.
I take that back. I don't know really.
Like from
just pure speculation.
From my perspective, it seems like it's a lot of like. From what we know, is his show seems to be more of a people pleaser. Our show is more of like entertainment.
Yeah, it's
like we don't go out of our way to please somebody. We go out of our way to make a story.
Yeah,
exactly.
And we've always done that.
Yeah,
that's always been our thing.
We don't give in to demands, really, do we?
It's like
very rare.
Let's look at that guy. That what's his name again? Martin
Michaels.
That's it, Marty Michaels. He comes in here, tries to be really like big shot, tries to be friends with everybody, watches the show for like a month. We get his character in, disappears, and then starts attacking us for no reason.
Yeah.
Hi, PD, by the way.
Hi, PD. So do you know what I mean? It's sort of why?
Because we didn't give him the world title.
No, I think what happened is he left, changed his car. He said he was going to make a new car for Twitter for Lance Martini because he loves NSW, and then he never came back.
Exactly. That is actually quite right because he changed his car. Because I remember one day I was looking for it and I was like, wait a minute, who's this? What? I was like, wait a minute, that used to be Lance Martini. He was like, oh, this is for another Fed now. It's like, well, okay. It's like, that's a bit strange.
Mundo, you know what? I've decided if you don't give me the world title next season, I'm going to leave and start attacking you on Twitter. Just because.
It's okay. No one knows who you are anyway, more than
it's fine.
You know what, Mundo? If you don't give me the world title, I'm going to go make my own Fed with blackjack and hookers. You know what? Screw the blackjack. You know what? Screw the whole thing.
Well, the last show you tried to make die already, Danny. So.
Making it
leave it alone. It's coming back, kind of.
Universe. There you go, universe mode. You get loads of views. Just give people what they want.
Just all you gotta do is just stream through your Xbox.
Of course.
Guys.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
like I'm gonna do that.
Twitch chat, Immature God. Your editing is genuinely good. It kind of reminds me of indie films. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. We are going to start doing it. We're going to start trying new things for the season 6 as well. We've
started some stuff at the end of season 5. Like I made a Never promo, and then of course what we're planning on doing is the big 4. We're going to do like a promo package for the main event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
that sounds good.
Like when I started NSW, honestly, like as I said, I knew nobody here, and I literally was just doing it for the fun, and to be criticised for trying to make it like WWE, I quite don't get it. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's the formula that's working. Simple as.
Like, do you know what I mean? Though I don't understand like why we would get criticised.
Isn't the point of it to make it like WWE?
Like the thing is, it's like he said, oh, you could just load up Universe Mode and do that, and he's almost like that won't get us popular. I'm going to bring him up again. I don't know what people's opinions on him. I like him anyway. But I was like, I'm pretty sure Gore and Perkins are pretty popular, and they do exactly that. But they also do put stories in.
They also don't use CAWs, and they don't have shitty.
Well, most of them.
They use a few, but pretty much 95% of their roster is real people.
And the thing is, we do this for fun.
Yeah, even the CAWs are real.
Just like them.
But that's the thing is, we do this for fun, and we know we've got a glass ceiling, as they say. We know, like, I'm happy with 50 views on YouTube. Me, if we can get that, that makes me happy. If we get up to that, yes, people. But the amount of people that go, oh, you only get 4 viewers, but we don't. We like okay, we really wish we had more. But it's not the end of us. We're not going to stop because we're not getting many viewers.
Yeah.
So
we're getting very good reviews from the Twitch chat.
Oh, it's all our best. It's all our good friends. You know.
I just saw Immature Gods comment again in all capitals. Wait, you tried to make the WWE in a WWE game? That's crazy. I know, right?
Say the exact thing. Really.
But the thing is, right?
I mean, hey, I'll make New Japan Pro Wrestling. Fuck it.
No, but you know the thing I get is like when I went on Crazy J's podcast last week, is literally I got attacked from all sides. Like there was like 8 people and it was like literally me getting attacked from Thomas Eddy, who's the biggest hypocrite of everyone, by the way.
Oh my god.
That guy who spent...
I'm ashamed to be a part of NSW.
Oh, fuck. When he said that, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? The amount of chances we give you.
Yeah.
Like, you and Haldo were literally the worst people for about 2 years, non-stop. Like, and he said, I'm ashamed. My God, the fucking... Like, he kicked us out because of what happened to COH. Like, with COH. He's like... Oh, I got kicked out of COH because I was with Haldo. Now I'm kicking you guys out. Okay, then. We were the ones making your chat fucking at least do something.
Well, kicked everyone out except me.
Well, except... Yeah, that was very strange.
To be fair, we were all nice to Thomas, apart from when he was being a cunt to us.
Oh, don't even get me started with him. You know what it is? It's fucking... It's an absolute joke. Like, he literally licks people's arse when it fucking suits him, and then when he... And, like, don't even get started.
It's alright.
Yeah.
They'll be back licking our arse in 3 months.
You know what the thing is?
Morgan will take it.
The thing is, if he puts one thing wrong in COH, they'll not kick him out because they can't. They can't kick him out now because it's a... remember, I can't do an accent of Thomas Don, I'm really sorry, but I'll try. I kept my
nose clean.
Yeah, I kept my nose clean. And now I'm back in. Honestly, if that's the way you've got to be, if you can't be yourself, then you shouldn't be there, to be honest.
Keeping your nose clean, hey, you're no fun at parties.
Oh, hey. Oh, before you go to Florida, I guess.
Well, we need Maz Freeway on the podcast.
After I made that post...
Speaking of Maz Freeway...
I made that post, remember, for Crazy J about the cupcakes with the dicks on them. And I posted that. He immediately blocked me.
Welcome to the podcast, Maz.
Well, wait, guys, let T-Dragon speak.
Yeah, T-Dragon speak.
We were in like 2 group chats together, and I got out of both group chats. So I messaged one of them, and they asked me what happened, and I had to try and defend myself. And now I'm just at the point where, like, okay, if he blocks me again, I'm not even going to try and get back in. Fuck it, I'm not in that company anymore. Like, honestly, you won't give me shit. I'm not doing anything. I've been out of this drama this entire time, and they're trying to roll me into it just because I like these guys. Just because I like NSW, and I like being a part of this whole thing. Because you guys are actually really cool people.
But the thing is again, Immature God's correct again. Going back, a lot of people go, they didn't like it because we scripted matches. Hello, it's wrestling.
Yeah.
Wait, that's like saying you don't like WWE.
But there's this amazing thing called a wrestling, called a script, isn't there, that they follow?
Like, blasphemy.
Wait a minute. You scripted WWE in a WWE game.
Honestly.
Oh my god.
You've got storylines? I mean, come on.
But the thing I don't understand is, like...
Rivals?
Like, Lion said to me, you went, oh, you use WWE, you use all the names. Yeah, because I like the names, and I want to make it where to me, it feels familiar. When you have COH versus Honorbound, which is really the main roster versus NXT, and then you've got Honorbound going, Crazy J's betrayed us. Well, that means he's just betrayed the developmental for the main roster. Is that right?
Yeah.
It's essentially just cashed in big time.
It means you've been promoted?
Yeah. Wait a minute. A promotion's a bad thing? Oh, no.
Oh no.
Well, that was a bit sassy there, Danny. Oh no.
No.
Velveteen Dream.
That's the weirdest
No. You'll start a gimmick.
No, we already have the Velveteen Dream, remember, so I'm safe.
Okay,
I'm
good.
the Heartbreak Kid anyway.
If everybody can go to our Twitter and retweet, we want to get as many people. I want to get a lot of people in this community in this. I want them to listen to this, and I want to know their comments without going like into a little bitch mode to anybody. I just want them to say why you feel that your core is sacred.
Like a forum in a sense.
Yeah. So like, what is your like? What do you get out of it? Do you know what I mean? Like, fucking. This is the thing that got me right, and it had me like my mind baffled for so long. Lion said not to Carnage, just to Crazy J, oh, if you want to get an FAM, then you can't be an NSW because it would be like blackballing you, and also you might look bad.
Which is actually bullshit, because if anyone has watched FAM, I made a cameo and I'm an NSW. So clearly that's bullshit.
But the thing is
I don't think FAM knows who we are, to be honest.
They know who I am.
But the thing is, it's a community, and it's not a community when, like, point proven, you've had CUH who get good viewers, good on them, then stop belittling other people, and FAM did exactly the same to me today. When I didn't even say anything bad to them today.
Yeah.
It's like
I've seen like FAM maybe once. I'm sorry for cutting you off, but it's just like I have never been like interested in it. Like I watch it, I'm just like, this is so slow and boring. There's nothing interesting happening.
And
like there's nothing there.
Don't get me wrong, they put a lot of effort in, and I said I've never said anything bad about FEM. Like I had a joke with them. Don't get us wrong. I like when I was bored.
And they understood at the end of it.
I would never ever have a go at them for like they put effort in. Congratulations. And the guy said to me, "Oh, people have been around since 2009." I understand that, but you could be around since 2009. But if you are just been here but you haven't done anything, well, that doesn't make that you come to the top of the queue. Do you know what I mean? It's like people should look at, there is more out there, kind of thing, and who knows, you may enjoy something different to what you're watching already.
Mm-hmm.
But to be honest, this whole thing has just got totally out of hand. And it's like, and I tell you who needs to stop sticking their nose, and Danny, you can back me up on this one. Fucking Max O'Connor.
Yeah, oh my god.
Jesus, that kid.
Yeah, he just feels like he needs to constantly get involved when it's not his area to get involved.
That guy was in our channel every single day.
Yeah, he used to be a big fan. I don't know what happened to him.
And then it's like, don't get us started. He sort of thinks that he's this fucking sort of awesome person. It's like, I don't even know.
I've got my IQ is like this, whatever he said, and I went, yeah, but you couldn't read in between what Mundo was saying. It really didn't take that much brain power to understand.
But that's the thing now. I'm actually waiting on Twitter each day to see how many times we get attacked. Like, do you know what I mean?
We shouldn't be, in a sense.
Because people don't get it. That's the thing. People don't actually think on what we do.
Yeah.
Like, fucking also FEM got Wrestle Talk involved. On fucking.
Oh fuck!
Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous though. Go on.
This
Mark.
whole using like celebrities from YouTube that do wrestling, anyone can do that. I can make up a call of Grim. I can make up a call of Hop. I can make up a call of all the different YouTubers that are out there if I wanted to, and we can put them in our federation and have them on there, and they could not really do anything because they were made up by another person. Yes, they look like this person, but Grim doesn't have like any kind of way
I'm sorry.
Dictate it.
Go on, Matt. Keep going.
But like,
G-Dragon, wait, Matt, go on.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just think that this whole your call is so sacred that you can't do nothing with it. It's very easy to replicate calls now if you want to. I figured it out. If you download somebody you like and you can't re-upload them, just make up a call and put it in the secondary slot and then make it their character, and it'll free it up and make it so you can upload the character.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous that people think that just because you upload a call and it's so spectacular that no one else should use it is ridiculous.
But the thing, and Matt, we've talked about this right back in season 1, if you remember, when people were saying, "No, you haven't got the rights to use him." The rights? It's like, come on, for goodness sake! What do you think? What do you think we're making?
If you put him up on Creator Community, he is there for anyone to use. And if you don't want him to be used and you want him to be in a federation, you guys need to do it really quick and secretively that no one else can see it or download it.
Exactly.
You'd have to do it like talk to each other at the same time. Say, hey, I'm uploading him now. Download him, and I'm gonna, as soon as you have him, I'm going to get rid of him so no one else can get him. That's the only way to really save your characters. If you want to save your character, you think your call is so great.
This is a question I want to ask Matt very quickly, because Matt, as I said, we've all talked about this before. If, say, Crazy J, right? Crazy J's in our AFED, our shows, and he leaves. What's so bad about us using Crazy J?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Like that's just free advertisement for him. Like his call is getting used,
and it's like
more people.
And the call that we're using right now, I made up.
Yeah.
Just because it has the name Crazy J doesn't mean that it has to be this person who is not even a real wrestler.
Yeah.
And then his thing about No Way Jenna. Oh, spell it differently. It's like, what should we have to?
And that was actually Bisping's idea, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
My creation, Crazy. Yeah, No Way Jenna.
And I was the one who made it.
But
I made the actual call.
It's sort of the people. It's sort of saying, make sure you spell it differently so people know it's not me. No.
Like, no one's gonna know it's you anyway, in a sense.
Because you don't watch the show anyway. You'd rather be doing fucking something else than making shitty excuses up.
Well, it's so stupid because this is fake wrestling. Like literally, why are you getting mad over this?
Honestly, I said that when Crazy J used Mundo, he used Mundo without my permission.
Good point.
Right? I said to him, I don't care. All I want is do whatever you want with them. It doesn't bother us because whatever Crazy J does to Mundo in that Fed, what's it gonna do? Like,
yeah.
What? Put a chicken suit on his for all I care.
You don't watch that Fed. Who cares?
Yeah, it's like Crazy J put I got put into an OLW chat, and then my call was being used, and then Carl said I've been used for an OLW for a few months. So I had no knowledge of this.
Yeah.
None at all.
My call being used is how I found NSW.
Yeah. Thunder as well.
Thunder.
Yeah.
That was so crazy as well. When you sent that message, I was like, "Holy shit!"
Oh shit!
Hang on.
No, but that's the thing is, if someone is using your call and you had him up, and people are gonna download him. How many legitimate people like us make shows on a weekly basis? Like actually put effort in. I would say I bet there's less than 5.
I've uploaded 60 calls to Creator Community for 2K17, and every single one of them is, I think, most likely re-uploadable. I don't care. I make them for fun. I do it just because I love to create and make wrestlers, and I'm glad that we get to use as many as we do in our shows.
Yeah, I have a question for everyone in here. Okay. How did you get involved in CAW altogether?
It was I think it was 2K14 roster reveal thing. I joined this chat.
Not the Skype call.
Not the Skype call. No.
Mine was New Legacy. They promoted NSS because of whose gimmick. Yeah.
Okay. I think it was a Royal Rumble NSW, I think, or something like that. I can't remember the exact thing, but
I joined 2016.
Do you get involved immediately in NSW?
This is what happened. Is I was running I got no viewers for months.
Oh yeah, you had RT.
Well, no, he came in after about.
That was a while.
He came in.
Well, like 30 in or something.
I think he came in. I think it was about week 10.
Okay, week 10. Okay.
There was a lot of times I didn't get any viewers, and that was me. I didn't mind about the viewers. I didn't care. All I did was I just made the show. I even did pre-commentary on it back in the day. And then stuck it on at 11 o'clock and just was like, yeah, there we go, we'll see what happens. And it has come a long way, don't get us wrong, from what it used to be. But, but it was just fun, and that's what it was. Is I would always wanted to make videos, and to me, I think it's just, it was fun, it is fun, but when you get criticised and people start attacking you every day, like, I don't get it, man. I just don't understand why. I don't understand why people just think that it's. I don't understand why people just have to feel like they just. There's just no loyalty. There's not, and that's what it is. If people find something better, they will always just move somewhere else.
Yeah.
That is so true. Yeah.
And that's the thing.
It's like, I wanted to ask just because, like, I remember May. It might have been. I was like, saw Valor pop up in my YouTube feed. I'm like, oh, and then I saw like, oh, hey, you can join this. Wow. And then I looked at it and how thorough it was. I'm like, well, I don't have a PlayStation, but I have Twitter. So I made a T-Dragon Twitter and I got involved in this. And eventually, somehow, I don't even know how I did it. I found NSW and got involved in it. I don't even remember how.
Like, I first got in when, like, this is WWE 13. Like, some person was putting out stuff on YouTube. I don't even know how I came across it, but it was like Copter, I think his name was. And he was doing like wrestling shows for a while, and then I got in. I was in there for a little bit. I was able to join, and then I was in for a little bit, and then he decided to end it, and he would continue to do just regular gaming. He's doing fine now, and then I was like, okay, well, this is done. I'm gonna look for something else to watch, and I knew I'm not gonna go to like those 1,000 viewer people, whatever. I was like, go to someone that was like little more reviews. No offense, it was back in our days.
And we still didn't get any new, so it doesn't bother me.
And I was like, okay, I'll join this one. And then I just started talking with Mundo, and then he was like, you want to come in the call? Like, sure.
See with me, and I'm not gonna lie here. I've been a huge New Legacy mark since freaking hell 2012, 2013, and I always wanted to have replicate something they had, and that is people who were in the call. We played video games. We have a laugh. And bloody hell, we've had some ups and downs in that time.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's like, don't get us wrong. I always want the best for NSW, and I just want people to be honest, and instead of just being sneaky, kind of thing. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, and I've noticed, and this is, and someone said to me, they went, "Oh, people will never want to join you," and I says, "Well, we don't look for people to join us.
No,
like, we
have a pretty full roster.
We don't actively go out and say, "Will you come and like join us?" If people want to watch us, they will watch us. If they don't watch us, then that's their loss. Do you know what I mean?
Go on.
Like, for a certain amount of time, I didn't even think about joining NSW, if you remember. Mundo made a suggestion, and I think it was a WWE stream. That was when I first thought about it, so...
But
even then...
The thing the thing here is, if you start criticise, yes, we will criticise. I criticised, and we did it behind. Let's be honest, right? We made jokes about COH in the Skype call, but it was private. And
yeah, exactly.
It was never something that we were going to do where we would go into a COH stream and cause trouble, because we never ever had that opinion. We never ever had.
That's not us. We don't go and start shit usually.
Yeah, we wouldn't. We would never ever go into another stream and cause trouble. Never ever have. Hi, Rahanic. How you doing?
Well, I remember back in the NHL days when everyone would come in like giveaway, or someone would come in and be like,
"Oh, didn't we have counters for that as well?"
Yes, we did. No, but the thing is,
it's horrible.
And the thing is we. Bisping, remember the streams we used to do like in 2013 when we used to literally just play at WWE and we'd get like 5 people in.
Oh, we didn't give a fuck. We didn't care.
And we just enjoyed it, didn't we? We just had fun. Remember that night? Were you here for the AJZ night, weren't you? When we
that is what we call the original group.
That's what I'm saying though. But we've never been a one for. Let's see. I've never kicked someone out. Well, I can't say I've kicked them out, but we've never kicked someone out of the group for something that is for no reason. Let's say that. Yeah. Like everyone, everyone who's ever left and tried to go somewhere else, or they've done something.
Yeah.
And which is true. Are you alright, Morgan?
I'm fine. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying is, I don't. If you don't do anything, if you are in this group and you do something bad, then of course we're going to kick you out because why would we be associated with someone? I don't want to name names, but you know, somebody news article. You know where I'm coming from. Anybody? Hopefully.
Yeah. Yes. Unfortunately.
Like. You don't want. I can't be associated. I don't want to be associated with someone like that.
Yeah.
And
right.
Everybody does know what I'm going on about, don't you?
Yeah.
I think I'm vaguely remembering news article.
I don't think T-Dragon will know.
Well,
does be more EH.
No. J.
Look, I know what you're talking about.
Alright. Sorry. I thought you didn't T-Dragon.
But that's what I'm saying is. People have how many like we even counted once. We've had like 70 people in a Skype, like not in one time.
Not in one time, but like over the years.
Yeah. And that's the thing is people come and people go, but we don't kick them out on purpose. Like Chris J left on his own accord. Like instead of discussing it, he just left, and he then decided to go and tell everyone. Who then everybody?
Yeah.
The thing I don't get is why did everyone run to Lions about something nothing to do with him?
I know. I think he even came over and was like, "What is this?"
It's like, but the thing is, like on the podcast last week, he was like, it was just like, people came to me. I had loads of people coming to me saying you've kept Crazy Jace a slave, and I was just like. Why are you even getting involved
in something that isn't even your business?
It doesn't even make sense.
Yeah. By the way, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. Good night, everyone.
Thanks, Dan. See you later, buddy.
Yep, thanks for being here. See ya.
Good night, everyone on stream.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you wouldn't have people like Crazy Chase stream last week. Everybody, as soon as the new lines was in, everyone come in and started putting shit in the thing, right?
Yeah.
But we have our chance to respond. Not one of them will turn up.
No.
Hey guys, I gotta leave now. It was great being a part of this. You know, I support everything we've said so far and what we will continue to say. Can't wait to see you guys later. All
okay,
right,
see you later, Day Dragon.
Yeah, see you later.
So
I'm down to 6.
We're down to 6.
Oh, you know, we had 8.
But the thing is that nobody will give you a chance to defend yourself when you're up against someone like him, because apparently he's almighty. He is big in the community.
He is the god.
He is the god of the community. But the thing is, another thing that got us right, and I'm sorry to keep going off track and coming back, but he said to me, you take the piss out of yourselves. Okay. How's that bad?
I think we've been doing that for how long?
But how is that bad though?
Yeah.
Like if you
is that like against the law or something in the core community?
Aren't you supposed to make the shows entertaining?
Yeah.
Well,
the way they go on, you've got to be serious about this.
But we've never ever said we are. Do you know what I mean? It's like we've improved our production, because obviously if you stay the same, then you're not. like you're not going to learn anything. Do you know what I mean? I've learned so much since starting this. Like now I know how to do Photoshop a little bit. All right.
Yeah, I would definitely say I learned a lot from this. I learned like editing. I learned Photoshop a little bit. I've learned so much, and I've learned to like it. And now I'm getting started with stuff with like film.
Oh God!
I probably never would have thought about doing stuff like that if I never done this kind of thing.
And like,
oh, that is old school.
yeah.
What are we looking at?
What's in this Skype chat?
Oh God!
But the thing
I can't find the HEZ picture. I thought I still had it on here somewhere, but I don't see it.
It was back on like my old computer, right?
The one with the arrow pointing. Joe Disney.
Yeah,
fan.
Joe Disney fan.
Hey, by the way, that kid is on roids, and that's all I'm saying. So there you go. Everything about social media is everyone is a critic. Who cares what the world thinks? As long as you're having fun, that's all right. And it's true. And that's the thing, Dundee. That is very, very true. And no, that's fine. You don't need to apologize for caps. For me, right, is I'm a bit like Vince McMahon, and you'll understand what I mean in a minute. Is people can do us wrong, but I'll always give them another chance.
Yeah.
And that's what Vince does. He does what's best for business.
Mm-hmm.
Like look like the Warrior before he died. He was blackballed for like ever, and then they still made up. Not saying that we want people to die, of course.
Well.
No, but it's like the same. Like, how many times did we give Haldo a chance?
Too many.
How many times did we give Thomas Addy a chance?
Too many.
Do you know what I mean? It's like
another thing we're kind of like Vince is that like Vince he doesn't give a fuck what you've done before you came here. Like he didn't really care too much about AJ Styles, but he knew it was a good business to get him. But it was like, I don't care what you did before, it's what you're doing in here that matters.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
And that's the thing is, if you don't learn from your mistakes, like we do, don't even, then you're gonna end up being bitter and twisted for the rest of your life. Like, don't get us wrong. If Stewie came back tomorrow and said, "Look, I want to watch the shows," like, I wouldn't have a thing against him coming back.
Nah.
Like, do you know what I mean? If he watches the show and gets involved, I'm all for it. We may make a joke about him, like now going hiss hiss, but that is just because for me I felt betrayed because he was such a librarian and he made up this rubbish thing saying that he left because of Haldo. Because Haldo was back when he wasn't back. We can't stop him coming back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for me is look at Carnage. Carnage is another example.
Yep.
Last year, like how many chances would we give to Jeffrey?
Oh yeah.
He's been in and out of this. He's been in and out. That's wrong phrasing.
Phrasing.
But he's been exactly the same. We've given him plenty of chances.
Look, well, Pete just, said about it. He's been given another chance.
Like, that's the thing. If you come back and you want to, you get involved with us, and you, as you say, if that's what you want to do. But if you be shit, then we're not obviously gonna want you here, do we? I think that's the amount of shit we've had to put up with over the years, and now we're getting it from every fucking quarter. Breathe. But
you just wonder why at times.
Because people don't understand. It's always going back to the same thing, though. People don't understand what we're doing.
No, they don't. And then, as we've been saying, people just take themselves and their cause too seriously. And they're all scared about this whole thing about reputation, apparently.
And that's the thing that's disappointing is people won't give us a chance because you've got other people like just saying that we're doing shitty things. Oh, it's about time you changed your fucking thing Skype picture, Carnage.
Me.
Do you know what I mean though? But the thing is, if we go into next season, we still have 10 people. At least we've got 10 people.
Yeah, that is true.
At least we've got 10 people who are willing to watch us.
Yeah.
And we're going to try and put on better shows as the season goes on, so it can only get better.
Is that what he was saying? Oh, like, would they be saying, oh, 4 viewers? You're saying it's like it really bothers us.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, why get involved in something that's got nothing to do with you? Like, that's the thing that got is that I literally had to spend last week before I got on the podcast 10 to 15 minutes of listening to him say why nobody should be in NSW, nobody should be watching them, and it was just like I was getting more and more angry listening to it.
Yeah.
And then when I finally got on, that's why I just exploded when I got on. And then his best comeback was, "You're the British Winnie the Pooh."
Yeah. Oh my God.
I was like,
is that the best you could come up? Like, that's what sounds like. What makes a car size? That's the best insult you have. Like, you have no creativity. You might be smart, but you're not creative.
I honestly thought, I understand where you're coming with your audience now, because if you're calling people British Winnie the Pooh, I was like, do you watch that program or something? Like,
I love Winnie the Pooh.
Was that the last book you read?
Book.
I'm like, it's just ridiculous. And the guy, and the thing with Langs, and I think this was proven last week, is he had his say and then he went straight off. He didn't let anyone get anything back at him.
Yeah, he literally just left the course. Like, well, that's the sign of a coward.
He literally didn't want to know, because he knew that with the points is he had to go to us for using Raw, SmackDown, 205 Live, NXT, but yet he uses World Championship Wrestling. Yeah.
He uses, was it Code of Honor? I don't know the guy who runs Ring of Honor, but I'm going to give him a call.
Wow. You know the guy in Ring of Honor?
You know him.
Wow, can I go?
Wait, I'm on the phone to him. Wait. COH Ring of Honor just called me. They want their name back, please.
Or they're going to take you off Twitch.
Oh, let's get into that. This is the funniest thing I have ever heard in my life. Right? Don't get us wrong. I've heard some shit on the internet, but for someone to turn around and say, "I know people on Twitch, I can get you taken off Twitch for using someone's core," I was like, "Are you fucking for real?" Like,
what? Highlights, how you doing? Still here.
Like that, and that's the thing though. Matt, come on. If someone said that to you, what would you think?
I would just start laughing hysterically at them because there's no possible way.
Yeah, you see,
I don't care who you know.
He was like, if you continue to use Crazy J, I can get people to take you off. I'm like,
wait.
Does he know some people that we might know? If you know what I mean.
But I'm like, but it's like any stuff like I'm big in the community. How many times have 2K retweeted to you? Do people like Dan Cobb, CM Pulse, them actually know who you are? No, they don't. Oh, you're not that big then.
But that's the thing is, for someone to turn around and go, "We can get you taken off Twitch." No offense, but surely you can just make a new Twitch.
Yeah.
I'm sure we've tried to do
that.
Well,
we have.
We have. We literally have done the same thing. And do you know what I mean? It's like, it's laughable. Roxy, go to bed. Now. Go to bed. Exactly. Petey, you've got that nailed right on the head. It's like, my father's bigger than your father.
Yeah. It's like, and I think Immature got it as well. Laugh myself. My dad works at Nintendo. I could get your YouTube channel taken down. It's like that as well.
My dad works on Microsoft. He will ban you.
These people, honestly, I don't know if he didn't get any loving from his family when he was younger, like, but
or the wrong kind. Wait a minute, or the wrong kind of loving.
Do you know what I mean? But
loving.
But the thing is, to turn around and see it, and you know the funniest thing was, people agreed with him.
Oh yeah, I was like, wow. That's why I didn't enter that chat because obviously my dad's asleep and whatnot at the time. I was like, I don't want to go off on a tangent and start, because you know what I can be like. Hell, I remember we was in a call with Handel and I said to him to go kill himself.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah,
Jesus,
yeah, I
Michael.
remember that. Danny went off at that. I've never seen Danny go off it as bad as he did that night. I'll tell you when that was. That was Valentine's Day, 2015.
What a lovely day.
Because I tell you how I know that. I tell you how I know that because I was in. I'm sure I was in York or something. I came back and it all kicked off.
Oh.
And it all kicked off again, and we got him in a Skype call and we just literally laid into him saying, "Who the fuck do you think you are?" And this was not on stream, of course.
Because I think when I lost it was when he was making fun of like the way you speak or something. It was something to do with how you don't put like S's at the end of sentence when you say certain things.
But I
can't remember what you said, but I went off on one and said, "How to shut the fuck up? Why don't you just go kill yourself or something?" I went, "Yeah."
But that's the thing is, it's at the end of the day, I think what we have to do is we're going to have to realise that if this is the way people are going to be, then I think it's best with the people we've got.
Yeah.
Because it's it's literally going to be. You can't keep everyone happy, and I'm not here to keep people happy. I'm here to make the best show for people to see.
Yeah, entertainment. Like I said, we are more of an entertainment show for story, while some other people are more for people pleasers to enjoy, for people to see, because their people are doing successful right off the bat.
Yeah, like if you look at Twitch now, and go on 17, sorry. That was us.
Yeah. 18's not out yet.
I know. Sorry, please. 17. Jump the gun. The amount of people now that stream is ridiculous. It's like people think they can put universe mode on and they'll get hundreds of viewers.
And they can. It's like it's all about how long you've been in the game, who you know, and kind of stupid stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Do you know what I mean?
But yeah.
It's
you know what it is though? It's because of the whole now you can stream right off your Xbox, you can stream right off your PS4. You don't need no capture card to do any of that stuff anymore.
You don't need an Elgato.
But that's the thing is, and that's the problem is people will. Do you know there's something ridiculous saying like there's 200 hours of video uploaded to YouTube every minute. Like
I can see that, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like it is so. People think that they can get YouTube famous or Twitch famous because they stream. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm not going to lie, when I first started doing this in 2018, I thought it might work, it might not work. I thought you might get viewers.
It's a gamble.
And the thing is, if people like your content, then they'll stay. If they don't like your content, well, they'll not watch.
They might start a war.
They might start a war. That's what it is.
I mean, there was another reason I didn't enter that podcast call either. I was having too much fun in the chat. I was like, you look at our chat now, no one's like arguing, everyone's being pretty cool. That guy, that was it, best of well, Paul Heyman guy, he was just swearing at me. He was getting triggered by me just being there.
But that's the thing, because you went against the glorious COH leader.
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, you're not triggering me, I'm triggering you." I was like, "No, I'm having fun."
But you know what I mean? That's the thing is, like, how many people do you think of COH have actually watched us? Probably not many than you think.
Nah.
Because if they think what's good is just putting matches on, then why are you watching? Do you know what I mean? It's like.
They don't come to us because they're scared we'll be too entertaining for them.
Yeah. And that's the thing is, like, last night WrestleMania was really good.
Oh yeah, much better than that other company's Hell in a Cell.
It's like, I don't know.
Don't say that. Mr. Meek Mahon is going to take us off Twitch now.
Yeah, he is now. That's it. Because we're rivaling. We were using Brock Lesnar as our champion, rightly.
Oh, yeah.
We're actually putting him in matches, so that's not allowed. Boom.
And we booked him exactly how WWE does. One finisher, he wins.
Yeah.
And I think the only thing that's holding us back is that we don't put a lot of effort into advertising. Like we make a tweet, like we make like a couple of tweets per show.
I think we should get our own shirts. That's it.
What's that going to do on Twitter?
Merchandise.
We'll
get more money.
But the thing is, it's like you'll either like us or you'll hate us, and it seems like a lot of people hate us.
Exactly.
Huh. So we're the core community version of Marmite.
Well, I wouldn't go that far because.
Hey, I like Marmite. Okay.
I don't.
And I don't.
Fair enough.
Let's start an argument over Marmite.
Marmite. Fuck it. Fuck it right now.
No, don't fuck it. Suck it.
Morgan's been very quiet.
Is he dead?
Do you have?
Yes, he
got
is.
anything you want to put into this, Morgan?
Sorry, I
say
wasn't
that.
listening.
That's Morgan down to a
Morgan's
T,
not
ladies and
putting-
gentlemen.
He's not putting anything in the Marmite. Come on now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Morgan Wolf, book for all good von mitzvahs
And some bad ones.
and some bad ones.
You might fall asleep
What
at
are you
it
going
and
to
not
be
listen
doing
to
for
you.
your midnight release stream? I'm going to be Carnage up a bit, and
No, you're not.
we're going to make No Way Jaden. That is
Yeah,
official.
that's gonna be our first thing.
And all your favourite
Great
superstars from
question.
NSW will be here to answer questions.
Morgan Wolf.
Hopefully.
Will the stream start straight at midnight, or will we have like pre-midnight?
Well, I think what I was thinking is we should do what New Legacy did. Hint,
I'm
hint,
thinking
copy.
what to 8K17 RIP stream.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stop.
But I was thinking because then at least I could get involved in that section.
We should do it like for an hour beforehand, like people who won't be in the game, like the new game.
Mm. Yeah.
Arn Anderson.
Oh, R.I.P.
He's not dead, man. They're just not putting him in this game.
Ah, right.
Damn it.
So, just talking NSW for yeah, Dundee. If you've got it the midnight release stream, come and join the call. We'll be more than happy to have you.
Yeah.
More the merrier, I guess.
Exactly.
What was I going to say? Talking NSW. Let's go back to the big show.
The big
show.
The big show.
Well.
What's he got, David?
Sorry, talking about NSW. The first pay-per-view was season 6. Exclusively revealed in the call earlier on. Will be the 7th of January. And it will be Survivor Series.
All wonderful.
Other dates for your diary, the big fours, is the 1st of April will be the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
The 1st of July will be SummerSlam.
Okay.
And 7th of October, I'm thinking it might be the 7th of October, that will be WrestleMania.
Ah.
So the pay-per-views I've decided going forward. Now these are just, I haven't put dates in yet. I'm going to be, first draft will be the night before Raw. Raw is going to have Fastlane, TLC, Money in the Bank, Backlash and Hell in a Cell. SmackDown pay-per-views, Roadblock, Elimination Chamber, Payback, No Mercy, and not Elimination, it was Extreme Rules. So
Lovely.
what I'm thinking of is 2 pay-per-views each between the big 4. So,
Okay, yeah.
so dates I've looked at to put them in. So what I'm doing is after a big pay-per-view, there's going to be a 2-week break, and then on the 3rd week will be a pay-per-view. But I'm still looking into it. I'm going to do it today when Raw's on, and then I'll draft it up, and then I'll see what everyone thinks about it. But I am looking to make big changes to NSW. I want more people to be involved. I know I said I brought it back because I was sick of everyone not doing nothing, but I feel like we've grown together.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a little family. And I feel like obviously Matt and hopefully Carnage will be doing a lot of the cause for when the game comes out. Again, they do that side, and like I say, last night I went through, thanked everyone. I didn't get a chance to thank Matt, of course, because he does most of the characters. Carnage has helped as well towards the end of the season when we needed him, which is great. Danny has been amazing on commentary with me this season.
Thank you.
Sonny
pleasure.
pulled his balls out of the back pocket in the last few weeks with the promo work. As I said, it's just I feel like I do editing, but I feel like there's so much more goes on, and like obviously I know I haven't asked Danny this. I don't want to put Danny on the spot, but I would like Danny to do the reviews again if you can, like because your reviews were amazing. As you say, if you can't do it, then I'm not bothered. It doesn't.
I'll give it a thought.
But I would like to have like obviously Facebook. I would like Facebook to be like more active, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel like this is not just my show; it's everyone's show. So I've always thought that, and that's contradicting what I've just said in the last hour and a half, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck yous all! It's mine, all mine. Fuck off.
You wankers.
Well, who knows? Maybe season 6 will see a return of Maz to the commentary booth, or maybe Marky Mark.
I don't think about Marky Marks.
Or Dan Masters and Carnage.
Not really on the Neville level.
He's more on the slaying level.
I wouldn't mind coming back to doing Monday nights again.
Yeah, Monday. Well, as I said, obviously Danny can't give Danny a rest for most of it, and we can always see how going forward. I think I've said to Tom if he stays around more that I'm going to let him do NXT again. I think we should do what we should do. Like we should just see how it goes, and let's not commit to anything at the minute. You know what I mean? It's like
exactly.
Because anything could change until December. There you go.
Yeah, we've still got 2 months.
But that's the thing is, it's like Dundee coming back. It's like he sent me a message. I was like, look, I've seen you being back in the channel, and it's like say hi to people, because we're one of them people that if and this is going to be sounding really contradicting to what I said before, but even if someone like Jason came back and said hi in the chat, I'm sure everyone would still say hi to him. Do you know what I mean? It's not like we're not going to say hi to someone.
Yeah.
And I just think people move on, but I don't like people who just lie. That's all it is. Just don't lie. Just say, look, I was watching something else, or I was doing something else, and I'll watch it on YouTube, or if you don't watch it on YouTube, lie again and just don't tell us. Like, that's it. I'm welling up here. But as I said, nobody came in to even defend themselves. That's the thing.
Yeah, that is the thing. Yeah. Whether they saw our tweets or not.
Oh, they must have seen them. By follows, bruh, followed it. Retweeted one.
Well, I'm sure if they came on and harassed you, that they at least know your Twitter thing. So.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're putting it out, then they're going to obviously see it. If they either have to follow or know someone that's following to know when you're on, or to get in touch with you to argue with you.
But I think we should wrap it up here. We've been about an hour and a bit. We should do this like on a Monday. This could be a good thing for a Monday.
Yeah. Until NSW makes its return.
Yeah, we could just like sort of just chat and like make like obviously get the chat involved, of course, and if people who are missing Monday Night Raw, of course, from NSW.
Look at random calls that me and Carnage make up that are going to possibly be in the next season.
And of course,
I mean, I'll probably end up getting the game. I would say probably like that Friday after it comes out.
Like this Friday or the Friday after? Oh no, so like the next Friday. Okay, I know what you mean.
Yeah, like it comes out on the 17th. It probably won't be till like that Friday.
Not for us. We get it on Thursday. La la la. La. Sorry.
I'm going to a convention on Sunday, so I need to save my money. Be able to look at things there and meet people at the kind of stars and celebrities that are going to be there.
Yeah. Dundee, that's a good idea, but I'd rather keep it to wrestling if that makes sense, because I know we've had this podcast has really just been having to go with other people, but we've had a lot of shit against us in the last week, so
yeah.
Who knows what's next week's topic going to be?
Next week's topic: why is Mundo such a dick?
Wow.
Coming soon.
And the week after that, why Danny Siggs can't find love.
No, I think that'd be a very short podcast.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's just
No one wants them.
Sorry,
Thank you.
That's
Good
just,
night.
It's not a short podcast. That's just your dick.
Hey, it's not all about size. It's what you do with it that counts.
That's
And
true,
you've
Morgan.
been
Isn't
living
it?
in a long time.
Is it though?
It's true, Morgan.
That's true.
I'm trying to tell my ex-girlfriend that.
You haven't got one.
What, an ex? I do have an ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, but she's like hasn't seen you in about 15 years.
That's true, yeah.
Oh,
That's true.
You were in nursery when you had a girlfriend, Morgan. Come on.
That's a lie. I was in year 6.
Let's move on.
Just checking out people's dicks in year 6.
Do you know what it is? Morgan.
It's kind of worrying.
No, it wasn't, man. Morgan held someone's hand and he thought he was in love.
Absolutely.
Until he found out it was his mother's.
Immature, God, that's the best one. The next show. Does size matter, Dad?
Only if it's a big boy.
Yeah. Big boy. And we're going to be doing a lot of. Also, when the game comes out, I think Monday would be a good thing to. When we do try hard, to do a lot more try hard on stream.
Yeah, instead of like just for us.
Yeah. But the problem with me is because I sit at this desk for like 9 hours a day. That's a lie. Okay, 6 hours a day.
Thank you. Stop lying.
Do you know what I mean? It's like after I've done the show, I just want to lie down and just chill and don't want to have to talk to people like on stream. But no, it's been fun. I've enjoyed this tonight. Actually, I really have.
Yeah, it's been good times.
It's like we could do this for hours. Let's do it for another 3 hours. No, I'm joking.
It's not over yet.
But definitely. We do stream Fire Pro, Immature God. We have done it
Every
before.
once in a while.
Yeah.
Last week was a bit of a piss take over other people, but we got viewers.
Hey, our stream became a champion. I heard.
Company's pay-per-view.
Yes. Of course, GWF coming back and Fire Pro Wrestling.
Oh, of course. And who's coming back?
We had Faggy went here, of course.
Oh, Faggy went. The bot actually shows up.
Hi, Faggy went. How you doing? We seen you in COH.
Yeah.
Explain yourself.
What are you doing there?
Explain
So
yourself.
Faggot went. Tell us, what is your side of the story?
What's his story?
What do you think of No Way Jaden?
I can't wait to make No Way Jaden. It's going to be fucking brilliant.
Make it.
Well, why not?
It was technically my character.
Wait, I made No Way Jaden.
No, you made name. I made the call.
No. You made the call that I turned into No Way Jaden.
Can I also just say that Tom has actually fallen into the shower? He never came back.
Oh, do you think Pennywise took him?
We could only hope.
Oh, no.
We could only hope.
Do you think he floats down there?
I think so. But that's it, guys. We are going to end it here. Thank you so much for being a part of, if you've been in the chat, of course, and if you've been in the stream, that's been great. Yes, you will be having a Wank Dundee. That is probably to an American as well, probably. Hi, Tom, if you're listening.
Probably.
That is it, guys. Please check out the NSS YouTube, which hasn't probably had like one upload in 2 years or something like that. This is where these podcasts will go. Will we have a second one?
Maybe.
Probably not.
Oh.
Let's.
That's okay.
We'll see. We'll see.
I remember when I used to do a podcast.
There you go. I remember when I started one, then dropped out after 3 weeks and told you lot to keep going.
Yeah, but I did it. That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, exactly. But please do get onto NSS. I will put it up on the NSW Twitter, just in case anybody isn't following NSW Twitter. Look below, links below the stream. Please give us your donations because we're desperate for money.
And me mother's calling.
And somebody's mother's calling. Oh, and and the dog is barking. So good night.
Good night.
We'll leave it. That's our signature tune to go out. Roxy barking.